Hi there, it's Rob Russell with Resort Income Optimization. Do you ever go shopping for an item and then you start to see ads for that item all over the place on every other website that you visit? Wouldn't you like to do that for your hotel? Well, that is possible now. I think a lot of boutique hotels don't realize that that's within their reach, but even small hotels can do this kind of targeted advertising, and it's far more effective than regular display ads and banner ads. So let's take a look at how that can be done for small hotels. This is a very short video, but make sure to subscribe to this channel so you can get future updates, and let's jump into it. Display ads have changed a lot from when they started off in the internet. Have you ever looked at shoes on a website and then they seem to be on other websites for a few days and they seem to be following you around? You can also do a search for hotels in Barbados and you might get tagged and start seeing ads for Barbados hotels on other websites, kind of like this example here on the right where Booking.com ads are showing up for a specific city, two cities on Nevis actually in the Caribbean, and they're on CNN, right? Response rates for these ads are much higher because these are places that I was actually searching for hotels on Nevis. And so, in fact, I looked at both of these specific properties, and so they're both advertising to me. And being in front of customers is critical during this planning phase, but it's a waste of money outside of this planning phase. So you don't want to advertise to people if they're not even remotely considering a trip, right? But if they are starting to consider a trip and they've done a few searches and especially if they're in your market, then this is much more effective targeting. It's much more relevant to them. So the reason this works is because this is a visitor perhaps that has come to your site. Maybe they clicked on a few things, but they got tagged in the process, and then they left without booking a hotel. But then they go to some other websites, and they might be able to see your ad there. So you have a pretty good idea that this is someone who is pretty interested in going to your market, and they were at least interested in your hotel. So retargeting can get higher response rates and can also get bookings. So that was a very quick introduction to this concept. A lot of you may already be familiar with this concept, but I think it's important to know that this is within the reach of small boutique hotels. A few years ago, this was only for very large enterprises and companies like Amazon and other big e-commerce companies, but certainly small companies can do these kinds of campaigns as well, and I think you should think about it. If you've got a lot of other things already in place, then it's something to add to your portfolio. It's not the highest priority in the marketing world, but certainly if you've got some of the other top priority items that we've talked about, then this is something you should think about. So I'll see you next time, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you soon.